He wins when the family feels.
The video THF TP, he was walking with his kids, and that shit went, you know what I'm saying?
Your ass funny as hell, bro. You fried, bro. Leave there. Your ass
like
crazy as hell.
You can walk down. Cross Damon, trying to go across Western. I got some new ops, I ain't tripping, they gon' get knocked off. And then a hot dog.
Top dog. You gon' get your ass smoked, you cross Western in that hot dog. We ain't chasing.
The song being, a disrespectful song. Did you get like any negative backlash from fans and shit like that?
Hell yeah, that shit come with this shit. I ain't gonna lie, but at the time when I dropped it, it wasn't even supposed to be called that. It was on some other shit. And the producer just replayed them ad-libs back in my ear. I'm like, oh yeah, never bust stop, fuck it.
Hey, this bus stop right here though, this a real famous place, yeah? This a real famous place, big. Hey, this bus stop, that's a real famous place, big.
They crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you, know what I'm saying? Free my
Niggas get on the internet every day and talk about how y'all killed the nigga, where y'all killed him at, who y'all killed. Y'all talk about bodies every day, gang. Right. Who spanking shit, who the savages. From interviews to motherfucking on live to text messages to phone calls. But soon as I get on the interview, you feel me, and say some shit, oh, he a snitch, he talking too much.
Just like in many places in Chicago, some beefs just don't fade.
I mean, that's everybody, bro. Y'all all getting these interviews and say shit.
They wait till you're vulnerable. They wait while you sit down. They wait while you with your kids. They wait while you do your bed. They wait while you think you moved on. But the second they get up on you, those same beefs are right there at your front door. And they not knocking, they kicking it in. Or they taking the first opportunity no matter who you with. And this one of those stories. Within the last 48 hours of me recording this video, a Chicago rapper sat down for an interview in LA, which we'll later check out. And in the middle of him telling his story, one of the co-hosts threw what many are calling a federal question. He asked him about an incident where a man was gunned down in front of his kids. That single moment in the interview sent people right back down memory lane, reopening the case in the street's mind. Who was involved, how he allegedly lost his life, and what happened to the people connected to it. Was it ever an arrest, or was it pure street justice? But to understand this, we have to pull back and look into the rap beefs tied to it. The rapper in question is Lil Zay Osama, once moved under Lil Durk's label. That connection alone likely brought him around THF, a crew that's...
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I think I remember Lil Zay way before the OTF shit, cause I remember I was in like 5th or 4th grade. I was listening to Lil Zay, bro, and now I'm way older than that shit. So, fun though.
Been tied to some of Chicago's most infamous moments, and that tie might be the same thread that led to some watches being stolen and the daily chain of events that followed. Now, the alleged click connection, well, it goes back to a viral post from a Chicago rap star named Lil Durk, who's currently incarcerated, which we'll later check out, standing at what he called the famous bus stop. But that wasn't just any spot. It was the scene of his enemy who lost his life at a bus stop after making a diss track, and even going as far as being responsible, allegedly, for taking out some of his good friends. So in this video, we breaking it all down.
You killed some of your friends? Nah, you didn't, gang.
The history, the players, the beef, and how the moment at the bus stop made more than 10 years ago is still claiming lives to date and made a man have millions of supporters or at least fans after he was found deceased. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. Born June 3rd, 1997 was Isaiah Dukes, also known as Lil Zay Osama. A Chicago drill rapper from the South Side, known for mixing gritty street storytelling with melodic hooks. Some say he blends pain rap with drill energy and often rapping about...
And that's facts, he definitely do.
...street politics, survival, and betrayal. His breakout hit was in 2019, and the track title Changed Up. It went viral. During the pandemic, he linked to OTF's Lil Durk's label, but he wasn't officially signed long term. But during that time, Lil Durk ended up hopping on Lil Zay Osama,
that you playing with 50 cap in my
know you down too. Asked the ops from over west, next day they ass was down too. Hellfire on the back of that Glock sound like...
Now God has really been on Lil Zay Osama.
Come out, come out.
2022, he was picked up in New York on federal weapons charge after allegedly leaving a switch in the back of an Uber that was occupied by him. He was also seeing body cam footage about to do a drill with the number of firearms in the trunk and running from police and Chicago.
I ain't gonna lie, Lizzie be having the funniest faces.
In 2024, While in LA, he allegedly robbed a cameraman while he was in a yellow Lamborghini.
People have been arrested after luring 2 photographers to a fake music video and then pistol whipping them. This happened last night at a smoke shop on Melrose Avenue. Authorities say there were 8 suspects in total. After holding the photographers at gunpoint, the suspects took off in 2 cars, a yellow Lamborghini and a black BMW. Police did find the Lamborghini later in the San Fernando Valley, and that's when a pursuit started. The pursuit ended in Ventura County about 40 minutes later. The black BMW has not been found.
But as we just mentioned, Lil Osama been having God on his side, because yet and still he got another chance and another opportunity. He just signed a new deal he just publicized on social media. And during this time, he's making his promo run. One of his stops was No Jumper, the platform based out of California, promoting his new music. But of course, during these interviews, sometimes messy questions get asked. And one of the questions that was asked was his knowledge on a young man who went by the name of THF TP, who we'll later discuss after you briefly check out this clip. Right. Unfortunately, he was gunned down in front of his kids. May he rest in peace. But check out what Lil Osama had to say. There's been rumors floating around that he allegedly lost his life after being associated with individuals from THF and possibly him, who took his watches in a hotel or an Airbnb. Check it out.
Video of THF TP, he was walking with his kids, and that shit went, you know what I'm saying?
Your ass funny as hell, bro. You fried, bro. Leave there. Your ass crazy as hell. Listen, that whole situation, wrong, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I pray for his daughter, you feel me? I pray for her mama, I pray for their whole family. You get what I'm saying?
But like, niggas ain't giving, like, cause back in the day, it used to be, if you see the kids, shit, niggas.
That's how I used to be back in the day when it was structured. You know what I'm saying? Niggas had guidance for real. These looking nigga ain't got no structure, no guidance, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas out here do anything when you with whoever. Nigga then kill your kid, folk. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful of that when you out here doing shit, because ain't no sympathy, ain't no span, nothing, ain't no none of that. So you know, I was just saying, niggas will do something and then niggas will do something to him knowing he know where you stay. Knowing he know your mama, your OG, your sister, your cousin, your brother, and you will do something to him because you expect him to be like, oh, he ain't gonna do shit to I ain't gonna do shit to family, I'm trying to catch him. No. You don't do anything that hurts you. You hear me? So you really selfish because you doing shit for the moment and don't even care about the people around you that's getting hurt.
That was some facts. Now that's some factual shit. Motherfuckers out here really doing stuff to people. Don't be caring about the people that's around them.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think for everybody. When you about to go do some shit, bro, think for everybody. Who else can it affect? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Point blank, period.
That's facts. Now that's facts.
Now, some people was calling that question federal. Some people was calling that answer somewhat police. I'll let y'all make that call.
Now that's
before we go into detail.
That's like general statements that's in any situation for real.
About why they were saying that and what allegedly happened to THF TP, his connections to Lil Osama, at least one of them, and what was the chain of events. Check out what Lil Osama had to say after getting the backlash for that interview.
Just get on the internet every day and talk about how y'all killed the nigga, where y'all killed him at, who y'all killed. Y'all talk about bodies every day, gang. Who spanking shit, who the savages. From interviews to on live, to text messages, to phone calls. But soon as I get on the interview, you feel me, and say some shit, oh, he a snitch, he talking too much, he this, he that. You suck my dick, nigga, your homies died, nigga, get in the field. I don't even supposed to be talking like this on here, but I'm just telling y'all, gang.
We gonna skip that.
And the reason that was celebrated was because back on March 25th, 2014, Lil Mark released a music video titled No Competition.
Had to skip all
that. It was a remix of Lil Durk and Lil Reese 2013 track Competition. And the track Lil Mark goes on to disrespect 11 dead ops, including L.A. Capone. The music video featured other Chicago drill rappers such as FBG Young and 051 Road.
Right.
It was titled the OTF Diss and 300 Diss. Let's get it, man. Just 3 days later, March 28, 2014, at 1:27 p.m. broad daylight, Lil Mark stood near that famous bus stop at 415 East 51st Street, east of King Drive. When a silver minivan pulled up, the shooter armed with a handgun with an extended clip would fire at least 12 shots at Lil Mark, where he was hit 1 or 2 times in the head. After a brief pause, the shooter fired 2 more shots, then escaped in the minivan. Lil Mark was pronounced dead at the scene. The minivan used in the murder was found in flames on 37th and Ellis just 5 hours after. Lil Mark killer was never caught. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. THF TP had talked about the song Bus Stop just 6 years after that situation. He went on the popular platform 16 Shot Him. Check out a brief clip.
You like more fans type shit?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Around what time did you drop that? Like, what year was it?
I think I had dropped that in 16, the end of 15, or 2016 or some shit.
I remember when you dropped it, I seen like Dirk posting it, all type of shit.
Oh yeah, everybody was fucking with it because there was a lot of members in there. A lot of members in there that's booked in jail or deceased right now and shit. So that bitch was busting. It was a lot of, we had a lot of them. Yeah.
So you know, with the song being, you know, a disrespectful song, did you get like any negative backlash from fans and shit like that?
Hell yeah, you know, that shit come with this. I ain't gonna lie, but at the time when I dropped it, it wasn't even supposed to be called that. Right. It was on some other shit. And the producer just, we played them ad-libs back in my ear, I'm like, oh yeah, name it Bus Stop, fuck it. It wasn't even supposed to be no disrespectful song though, but hey, it was at the right time. I say that's why it went up.
Then in 2023, THF TP was associated with stealing Lil Osama watches while he was asleep. Lil Osama allegedly had went to Instagram to speak up on this situation. He said, "You robbed me? On J Money, you lying. You and Dada hit my phone every day. Stop running around this like y'all upped on me or robbed me. You niggas stole 2 watches out the hotel while I was asleep. Y'all gonna sell this shit, go back broke, and need smirk again. And folks ain't got shit for y'all. We lay bet on niggas. Ain't nobody gonna stop it. You stole the watches, merched on every nigga dead from your hood. You ain't steal it. I upload the messages. You niggas can't keep it, gangster. Y'all know what's up." Then just months later, THF TP would take his last breath. On the first week of February in 2024. Just 29 years old, he was gunned down in front of his daughter in the evening outside the West Side restaurant, where she worked on a school project about black-owned businesses, according to Chicago police. The brutal attack happened at around 6:40 p.m. Right after THF TP, his girlfriend, his daughter, and another young relative left the TNT rooftop restaurant at 5405 West Madison Avenue. A white Nissan pulled up alongside them, and the gunman jumped out and fired at TP at least 25 times, according to the police report obtained by the Sun-Times. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. This image was captured on camera, and out of respect for his family, I'm gonna blur it out, but check it out. Now, one of the killers was allegedly a man named BVC Meman, also known as Taiwan Washington, a close affiliate to THF. And just 2 months later, on the first week of March, it was one of 2 men who was killed in a shooting at Grand Crossing on the south side. The victims was identified as Antonio Rogers and Taiwan D. Washington. They were traveling north in a blue sedan at about 3:20 p.m. in the 6800 block of South State Street. When someone in a silver car fired shots. Rogers, 30 years old, suffered from gunshot wounds to his head and body, while Washington, 22, was shot in the head and neck. They was DOA, and I can't even show this footage, but I can only show a screenshot. And THF members had quickly went to social media to repost it and make a mockery. And as you can see, fam, we talking about some stuff that happened last year, not even 2 years ago. And it's the streets. One thing people forget, the feds don't always need a warrant to start watching you.
This little nigga ain't got no structure, no guidance, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas out here do anything when you with whoever. Nigga down there kill your kid, folks. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful of that when you out here doing shit, because ain't no sympathy, ain't no span, nothing, ain't no none of that. So you know, I was just saying, niggas will do something and then niggas will do something to him knowing he know where you stay, knowing he know your mama, your OG, your sister, your cousin, your brother, and you will do something to him because you expect him to be like, oh, he ain't gonna do shit to I ain't gonna do shit to family, I'm trying to catch him. We gonna do anything that hurts you. You hear me?
Now he did say we.
So you really selfish because you doing shit for the moment and don't even care about the people around you that's getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think for everybody. When you about to go do some shit, bro, Think for everybody. Who else can it affect? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
All right, so.
And just to show you how deep and petty this cycle goes, in the last 24 hours after that interview dropped, members from THF hit social media, posting the same 2 watches they allegedly stole from Lil Zay Osama. Hours later, Zay trolled right back, posting 3 watches of his own. And that's how the cycle stay alive, a mix of street politics, pride, and retaliation. And that's exactly the backdrop for the story that the media gonna put out. Wanna say, once again, rest in peace to every victim we talked about.
Yeah, rest in peace to everybody. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.